Good evening all, I hope we're all doing well. Welcome to Affinity Racing and another new week, or a new week of daily races. Now, a couple of things, let's get down to it. So I've just gotten back, been filming a wedding all day today. Firstly, who gets married on a Monday? Never filmed a wedding or even played a gig for a wedding on a Monday, except for a bank holiday one time. But we are here with a new week, slightly late. We normally start at 7 or 8, but we're 8:30. But we're still going to be racing until 11 PM. However, I've got to ask, are the daily races broken? And the reason I ask that is that we've just had this exact combo. We've literally just had it. And I remember it so well because we had quite a few very good races. And we were in the Corvette for a majority of it as well. So it was a very good, productive little week. But why are we seeing the same combo literally a few weeks later? I think we couldn't have had this any more than 6 weeks ago, I don't think. Watch out in Daily C for lack of ghosting. Well, we have problems on and off with ghosting, don't we? Oh, I forgot. One of my friends was on the rig the other day and wanted manual, automatic gears. So yeah, so we've had a big update, as we know, a few weeks ago, and that for me was a big positive change on Gran Turismo. It really did. I felt, anyways, at least temporarily, felt like it got rid of a lot of the kind of annoyances around Gran Turismo, or to a certain degree some of the like the unrealistic aspects of the game. You can't quite get away with as much now, but one thing they definitely do need to look at changing in this game is how they are picking the daily races. So yeah, Lyle say watch out for lack of ghosting. So one problem also that we've had with Gran Turismo recently, it seems we're noticing it a little bit more, is that the ghosting really needs a lot of work. We have times where someone will bin it, they'll be in the middle of the track. There was one at the Nürburgring that comes to mind, in the middle of the Schumacher S's. Someone had came off, they were going really slow through the Schumacher S, but they had ghosted, and we were driving all the way up the straight before you actually hit the chicane, and they were ghosted, until we hit the first apex of the Schumacher S, and then all of a sudden they unghost, and then we go into the back of them, and that's that. So still a lot of work needs to be done on the ghosting. Either go for it or don't do it at all. I don't really think that we can be half-hearted about it in terms of when it's choosing that someone ghosts. Now, I would rather that there was no ghosting at all, and then we just knew where we stand. But obviously, the arcade side of this real-world simulator sort of dictates otherwise. Agreed, James. Yeah, no ghosting overall would be best. Start on medium and let everyone crash and get 5-second penalties on lap 1 before. Oh, right, there we go as well, yeah. I was just about to say we'll probably start. I just realised you got this aircon unit on still. Let's put that on low and move it over there. There we go. So we got 10 laps. So tyre wear then, Lyle. You are saying that it's still going to be 5 and 5. It's not more on the soft tyres or more on the mediums. 5 and 5 straight down the middle, you reckon? Is that correct? I'm going to pick this remote up that I've just dropped before I forget that it's there and end up looking for it for hours on end. Right then, first of a few races this week, or certainly a few attempts of this Daily Race C. The first thing that we are asking is how exactly they are choosing these daily race combos, because we have just had this exact combo. We were in the Corvette, bit of glitching there at the start. I don't know if anybody saw that. One issue that we did have with this combo while it was on was issues at the start. Maybe that's why they've done it again. Oh, someone's dropping out there already. Maybe that's why this is came straight back on, because they know the hassle that so many people had at the start of the races a few weeks ago when this was on. But either way, we're going to give it another go. We did alright the last time round. One thing I am doing though is taking it fairly easy on these mediums. First time attempting the mediums. First time driving them all together. Jumping on with no practice, which is never a good idea. Oh, and speaking of ghosting, as we just were, we get past somebody who has ghosted. Oh ho! Almost end up into the back of... What's this? Oh, Genesis. Right, fuel does not look like it's anything to worry about. Oh, we both go off. Oh, and then we get killed on the way back on. How inevitable was that? Right, we both ran it off the track there. I think I did end up all four wheels on the grass, but I thought I was just about going to hold on to it, and then I don't know who that was, but that was an awful rejoin. Awful rejoin. I hope he didn't think I pushed him off. I definitely didn't. He was long gone. He was already on the grass before we ended up on the grass. I definitely didn't push him off. Really struggling with the car here, fair to say. Whew. It is no fun doing this on the medium tyres. Oh god, the car snapped there. James saying try the RCF next and give it a go. God, that curb was a bit of a shock. Now that is courtesy of the Gran Turismo update. You used to be able to just, well, basically assume that that curb wasn't there, you would think. That was crazy, yeah. That was a big, yeah, big sausage. Big moment. moment for him. Oh, it's going to be a penalty, that. Ah! I'm surprised it's not. Really surprised it's not been a penalty, that one. Normally if you hit the wall, then you normally means that all four wheels have crossed the white lines. Got wrecked early doors, that's no good. Right, it's crazy how many people are out braking there and not managing to get the car stopped. In fact, I think people overall are struggling with braking. Robber Dog struggling to make the apex of that one as well. Oh, sorry, buddy. There we go. Point and case right there. Right, we'll work with him here, though. Almost. Lyle, were you telling me to go 5 and 5 based on tyre wear and stuff, or was it a bit of a guess? I'm just thinking, I wonder if the softs would go maybe do 6 maybe. I know we've only done 4. Tyre wear looks kind of fine, but I feel like we would be alright on the softs for that. This guy's going to unghost here. Guaranteed at the worst possible time. There we go. We're just going to get round him. Regardless. Oh, you've done 10, 10 races a day. Okay, you're definitely not guessing then. Fair enough. Love it. Well, thank you very much in that case. So you definitely reckon 5 and 5... excuse me. 5 and 5 is the way to go? Only faster for 5. Okie dokie. Right, well in that case then, let's go one more. Someone coming off the mediums now. Yeah, not quicker than run drafting. Fair play. Well, we'll stick with as is for now. So we'll do end of this lap. We'll come into the pits. I think we want to try and probably try and set a good quali time round here as well. That always helps with races round here. Although we did do a full week, I think, starting from the back, and we did alright the last time, but try and get as much as we can here, I think. Sorry, rubber dog, I'm going to have to go for it, I'm afraid. Right, onto the softs, do not refuel. Wasn't the greatest pit entry in the world, but that is the first time doing it in a while, so... Well, we'll do the 5 and 5, and then we know where we're at. We'll probably do another one in the Supra. Probably do another in the Supra, I'd have thought. Brake balance, I think, is going to want to go either back to the middle or maybe he's one to the rear. Front's getting chewed up just a little bit with the understeer. Whoa! Didn't like the way that sort of spat the car out there. Right, P11, since we ended up at the bottom of the grid after not very long. .32.7 to the lead, which I think is someone who has not pitted. Ugh. Bit of a clip with the wall there. Gray goes into the pits there, followed by O'Leary as well, walks us out on top. 26 seconds to the leader. We're up to P9, so at least we might get a top 10 by the looks of things. A couple of people within 4 or 5 seconds up the road. I doubt we'll catch them, but who knows? Alright, I was just going to say, it looks like there's been a mistake from the race leader there. We got yellow flags. Gap down to 14 seconds now, so the whole group is going to have bunched up. Everybody is going to be in that top 8, pushing as much as they can do, because they're all separated probably on average just over a second or within a second and a half of each other. Oh, another clip of the wall there. There we go. Right, well, we'll get P8. That one's gifted to us. Oh, Walk's in the pits as well. Right, somehow we've set fastest lap. That wasn't a very good lap for us. Plus we got the penalty. But we've somehow set fastest lap. So we're clearly not too bad around here in the grand scheme of things. But we definitely do need to improve. Now, just looking at that tyre wear, it's a bit more than I'd have thought it was going to be for the soft tyres. That is twice the rate, I think, of the mediums. Oh, we get another. Right, we're going to start from the back with P6. From the back of the grid. And we ended up down the bottom of the grid. Christ, if this was our race, everyone else seems to have had just as much of a nightmare. If this really was our race, we could have ended up on the podium. Catching up to these two up ahead here, and they are fighting like crazy, so we can hopefully, maybe, potentially have 2 more positions. Come on. 2 more laps. We're catching. We're closing. In fact, that lap there was quicker than the lap we did, which set the fastest lap. But Gray's gone and beat both of them anyway with a 2:02.1. Right, we're a 10th up here on our time. Or side by side at turn 1. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Ah, no! O'Leary, no! 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 The pain. No! O'Leary's waiting for us, in all fairness to him. He's waiting for us. I thought I was going to absolutely fly past both of them there. I really did think I was. I don't know if he's just not seen us. Well, he mustn't have not. He just mustn't have seen us. You wouldn't move across like that unless you were a really dirty driver. But he's it's clearly a mistake, and he's not seen us, which is why he's trying to give the place back. You see, he's actually now holding up the Spaniard in an attempt. Oh, we'll get past the Spaniard though. Right, so we might still get, or we should still get, if he's going to give us it, we'll still get P5 here. Yeah, good stuff. He's going to let us past. He's not going to want to lose too much time. He is lifting there though. Right, come on, pal. Jump in the slipstream. Jump in the slipstream. You don't want to lose that next position. Come on. Go. 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 There we go. Alright, we're going to have that. And we are going to have P5, which all in all, is not too bad. For a split second there, or given some of the races that we've had recently, I was losing hope in Gran Turismo until then. Some clean drivers. I think it was clearly a mistake. You didn't mean to block us like that. It's very easy if you've had an incident with someone and you've both lost a lot of time. You probably don't realise just how much time both of you have lost, especially around a track like this. So I don't think you would have expected us to be right there on them trying to get past in that moment. And he's given us the place back regardless. So we will never, ever, ever, regardless of how much time we've lost or how badly the incident has been, if people give the place back, we will never argue. That is absolutely fair enough. Let's just see. I think there is a thank you. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, I think there's a million different ways that that race could have gone. And considering that was our first race, considering that was our first of the week, I don't think that was too bad at all. Well, I was going to say P1. I don't even know. But the top 4, 5, 6 all seem to make similar mistakes, lose quite a bit of time, and in the end we were almost within 10 seconds from them, despite being 20 or so plus 27 seconds from them at one point. So if you think there, the race leaders collectively have lost 17 seconds. Anybody could have won that race. Anybody could have won that race. But there we go. O'Leary giving us the place back. Absolute hero. I say that is a good race. Faith in Gran Turismo and humanity restored. Alright, we definitely saved that one, didn't we? Yeah. Cushy. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go. Will we have enough time to cross the line with a one singular flying lap? Should we start from the back for one more, or should we go for it? Any preferences? Should we go for from the back, or should we? Because we've done all right from the back there, all things considered. Any thoughts? I'm making a note of that as a video because we need that. Right, let's push this lap. If we get across the line. I'm just going to go absolutely all out on this lap. And if we bin it, we bin it, and we start from the back. It's not the end of the world. Jim, how we doing, mate? It's been a while. Hope we're all good. I see, or it looks like you're enjoying VR or PSVR 2. How awesome is it, mate? It is unbelievable, isn't it? Absolutely. Hold on to it. Go. It is absolutely unbelievable. Do you feel ill with it, Jim? Or do you manage okay? I suppose you did proper racing, so I very much doubt that you get... You mustn't get motion sickness. I'm guessing. Oh! Oh! We got air. Pushing a bit too much there. I don't think this one will be a very quick lap if we cross the line yet. Oh, no! As if you do an entire lap. And then you go do that. Oh, God. And start again. Not that we can start again. Oh, next is a motion simulator. Definitely, mate. That'd be the dream, that, wouldn't it? I was talking to Rico in the British Art Foundation Racing Championship, and I was talking to Rico about his rig. It sounds a bit easier than I thought, to be honest. In terms of rigging up the software and all that sort of stuff for it. But yeah, Jim, I feel really very ill very quickly. As soon as I put the headset on, I just start to feel not good. Right, starting on the mediums. Oh, we got everybody in this one. Captain Slow. Jim, as well, I don't know if you... I replied to you, you commented on a video a week or so ago, or maybe it's 2 weeks ago now. And I'd messaged back, or I messaged on PlayStation, I can't remember what it was, but I'd messaged saying, did you have a link for the paddle shifts? I've been struggling to work out how to get them fitted to the wheel. I cannot wait to get them on. But I was really... I've had the wheel apart, I've had these paddle shifts off, and I can't quite work out... I'm probably being very, very stupid. But I couldn't quite work out how to get them on. Did you have... Was there a YouTube video or anything with the... that you might have spotted for the particular ones that you got? Oh, is that a motion rig, Jim? You're saying that they sell? The sell one for the PS5. Is that a motion rig you're talking about? That they sell? I'll have to have a look if that's the case. Right, an entirely new race this time. The previous one we did pretty well. Let's go for a second attempt. We started from the back, and what could have been literally anybody's race out of the entire grid, we finished P5, I think, or P6. Let's try and have as good a race for us, minus the couple of mistakes. And let's hope that everybody up top has as much of a nightmare as everybody did in the last attempt we just did. Let's give this one a go. 7.5 is our reference as the gap to the leader as we head out on to lap 1, the start of this race. Someone's already gone. Yellow flags are out. We're going to go around them as they also ghost. Oh, I don't like the way the car goes light there now. A little bit more realistic, of course. Are we going to manage to hold this one round the outside? It looks like he's going to give us the space. Not quite in the end. He does cut across. Probably was entitled to the racing line at that point, however. 8.4. We lost a second already, and we're not even half a lap through. Oh, we lost an entire second to the leader. Made up a position though, somebody gone. Oh, I didn't think we were going to get stopped there. Right, go. Let's focus on the exit. Everybody in, everybody slipstream here. We will work together with the BM. We probably should have just gone past him there, you know, actually thinking about it. If we'd have just gone past him, we'd have had the slipstream of everybody else. And possibly, or I'm going to go for it here. Oh, Pixel! He just keeps it on track, he just keeps it in. Everybody's struggling with that turn. Everybody's struggling with that main braking zone. Motion rig for PS5. Oh, well, I can't wait to have a look at that. I will check that out as soon as I can. No worries at all though, Jim. Catch you in a little bit. Enjoy the rest of your day, buddy. Still daytime over there, I'm assuming. It's late, getting late for us over here now, 9 PM. Go! Right, maybe we can work with Pixel, depending on where we are when we get on. There we go again, the car going very, very light. Everybody into the back of everybody now. Look at this, we're costing each other so much time. All going single file. Oh, we get past Pixel. Oh, that is not his fault at all there as well. He's been very unlucky there. All these positions that we've got have been a little bit messy. I'm braking way earlier here, just in case. This guy's still flashing his hazards. I don't know if he thinks I am Pixel, who's just driven into him. It did look like it was his mistake and he was busy correcting. Came back off the wall. Oh, Savage is gone. Right, P11 for us. We should have P10 here. He goes to the outside, which means we can easily... Excuse me, got the hiccups now. We can easily fly through. 150 on the braking point. Oh, we're just going to miss it as well. No. Just hold. Just hold. Right, we've got a bit of a gap. Go. Well, a bit of a gap in front, I was meant to say there. Slight clean air for the next few tenths. Which one are you talking about? You're saying take somebody, take Pride out. Have we already gone past? Ah! We're onto the grass. It's not where you want to be. Oh, these guys are working together. They're going to fly past. Oh, I can't move now. That's too late. Not sure if I was in the right or in the wrong there, because I moved to the right. I realised that I'd moved too late and moved back across, but then in that time he had gone to the left, so it looked as if I'd ducked to the right and then the left. We weren't necessarily to the braking zone, but he was definitely going to, you know, could have probably gotten past us. I'm not too sure on that one there. We're entitled to try and break the toe, of course, within reason. Oh, Pixel. Sorry, I thought it said... Sorry. Pixel. That's how bad my eyesight is. I thought it said Pride. I'm like, I don't see anybody called Pride. Pixel, yes. Well, we've raced with Pixel quite a few times. Very good racer, as I'm sure you will know if you're seeing your race in the lobbies with him. Right, Portuguese driver there is going in early. He's going to try and go for the undercut, which you probably will get, but it's pretty difficult to defend around here once you get onto that pit straight, or that back straight. We're going to try and hang this one round the outside. I think we can. Just. And then it's a battle for the slipstream. I need to be on the track though. There we go. Drag race to the line. As long as we can stay to the inside, then we should be okay. Great race in that, side by side for the first sector. Oh, unbelievable stuff that. Really good racing. Genuinely, that was class. Top class. Oh, Captain Slow's gone, and then Good Chaps has gone as well. One's put one off, I think. Unbelievable scenes. We're racing wheel to wheel with this guy, and those two are going wheel to wheel with the wall. Not good for them, very good for us. P6. Right, we're going to close quite a bit to the Mercedes here. Slipstream as well as just overall quicker pace in straight line speed in the Supra. Keep it pinned, go. Oh, we've closed so much there. We've closed so much there going into the pits. We'll be bumper to bumper on the way out, I think. Right, there we go. Look at this. Crossing pit lines, you got to be having a laugh. You got to be having a laugh. I will watch that replay and I will dispute that penalty for as long as I live. No way on earth. I refuse to accept that. I absolutely refuse to accept that. Unless I'm missing something very obvious, that didn't feel like I cut across any pit lines. So it will have been the pit entry. Well, I don't think that I did. Or it didn't feel like I did. They don't obviously get those penalties wrong. But it is a case of a computer decides and a computer knows best, but I can't think of which line I crossed. But to serve a 3-second penalty in this race now, we're going to lose so many positions as well. We're going to lose this P7 for a start. 3 seconds is brutal and very, very painful. Good Chaps is going to get past as well. Hopefully, if we can get up to speed. We've got the Portuguese driver, 4 seconds, 3.5, 3 seconds, 2.5, 2 seconds, 1.5, 1.4, 0.2, 0.1, 9 tenths, 8 tenths, 7 tenths. He's closing in. Oh, he just misses us. My goodness me, we need to look at that on the replay. Please, please, please do not let me forget to look at that on the replay. Please, please, please do not let me forget to look at that on the replay. That was so, so close to wiping us out. I really did think we were a goner there. I thought he was going to get the position and get the overtake done. But Christ, he absolutely flew past us. In reverse, facing the wrong way. Right, I need to look at the replay after that. After this, please do not let me forget. Jonathan, how we doing? Hope we're all good. We were doing well in this race, Jonathan, until we got a pit lane entry cutting, line cutting penalty. And now it's all gone wrong. Oh, that's yeah. That's bad. That's even worse. Ah! That's worse than the penalty. I tell you what though, I don't really think there is a better car around here than the Supra. Even though I've not tried any other cars, I just don't understand how any car could be better than this. Right, this guy obviously just serving a penalty. Oh, now both these guys are going to get past. Whoa! Did you see that there? They split around me there. And I had to just dodge across to the left, knowing that the guy who was trying to avoid me had gone right. I just had to move over to the left to try my very best to let him past. Alright, I'm trying to bum draft both of these guys now, so that I can hopefully take advantage out of turn 2. Doesn't quite happen. We've gone from P5 to P9 and it's all been lost with that penalty, I think. And then just ending up in traffic as other people are coming out of the pits. Right, we could still be on for a P7 though. We're very close. Gonna absolutely focus on the exit here. Which clearly did not work at all. Ha! Was in the wrong gear, that's why. In third gear coming out that corner, you're 1 second. Right, with 2 laps left, I think P7's going to be the best that we could potentially manage. Oh, I tell you what, I've just realised, I bet you that was the lane cutting that we did on the way in, because we were 2 wheels over the grass as well, weren't we? We made a similar mistake on our in lap. I bet you that is where the penalty was gained. As much as I think there is a major problem with these daily races, or the way that the combos are being put together, I'm certainly not complaining about this one. And to be fair, the combos for the past few weeks have been mega. I would just like to see some more variation. There's tracks that come to mind that we've not raced on probably ever in the time that GT7's been going. And certainly in a long time. At the very least. Willow Springs, I can't remember the last time that was on here. Alsace, I can't remember the last time that was on here. Any of those tracks. There's one of the really big long tracks. They're equivalent of a Grand Prix. We had some tremendous racing in the dailies around there on GT Sport. A few of the American tracks, to be fair, that we've not seen in quite a while. We see Watkins Glen come up every now and again. That was last week's race, of course. In fact, it was only 5 or 6 weeks previous that we last had that combo as well, so... Right, we absolutely need to look at the replay. Another reminder, please don't let me forget. A reminder to myself as well as anything. Chasing down for this P7. P6 and 7 very close. Could anything come from that? Potentially. Oh, here we go. Oh, if he wasn't ghosting, we would have been straight into the side of him there. Alright, 3 seconds up the road is P6. That's who we were racing with earlier. So all in all, I would say we've kind of, that 3 second penalty, we've sort of recovered. Well, we haven't actually, because the gap is to him is 3 seconds. So, but in terms of positions, lost and gained. Oh no! Please don't be a track cutting penalty. Please don't be. Get that one across the line. Go. John, how we doing? How was the Daytona race? Hope it was all good. If anybody's watching, by the way, and they haven't said anything in the chat or said hello in chat, please do so. So we're starting to get more and more people watching the channel now, albeit in small little numbers, but a small difference. And we've had some new subscribers and plenty of people commenting on some of the new videos and stuff. So if you're here for the first time, please do say hello. Right, there's a couple of things we need to look at in that race there. Oh, what was not so good about it, John? We need to have a quick watch of these replays here. That last one there. Oh, right. That might have been it there. Now, I thought it was this one here that we were over the line and on the grass a little bit on the way in. But I thought initially that was it there where we touched on the right-hand side, but I think... Oh, you idiot. I think this must have been it here. You can cut that corner, no? Well, we weren't fully off the track. So, I don't know where that penalty's come from. I said in the race, I stand by it. We did not break the rules there. We got a 3-second penalty for nothing, in my opinion. Get me to the stewards! I'm not having it. Right, let's go again. Or let's let's go again, but let's have a look here. This was tremendous, this. Look at this. One goes to the left, one goes to the right. I just noticed, and we jump out of the way, and the two of them get past. This is it here. You see me having a big moment. He goes left. This guy goes right. He's thinking, oh crap, we're on the grass. We just move out of the way in time to let them carry on their fight. And we split them right through the middle, but they don't lose any time. Or certainly no positions. How on earth did we all manage that? Right, what else did we need to have a look at the... oh, yes. After I served the penalty. So look at this. So we served the penalty here. Who is it that comes flying through backwards? Oh, no, it's not this one. When did we serve the penalty? Why? We're not even on me anymore. Where am I gone? Right, here we are. When did we serve the penalty? I'm confused now. Right, here we go. Right. We served the penalty. This is it. So you served the penalty. This guy was closing beyond belief. Oh, look at this. Right, one's lost it. Oh, he's wiped him out. Oh, he's wiped him clean out. That is bad form. Look at this. Yeah, he's not done that deliberately. But we are at the front of that and we just somehow managed to survive. Now, unfortunately there, you have to give the place back. This guy driving on, that's bad form. That is bad form. But he's just nipped the grass and that's what spun him. You cannot drive off after that, though. That's shameful. Horrendous, that. Other than that, though, really, really fun race. Gran Turismo and Polyphony definitely have its problems with the daily races, but at the minute, I'm not complaining. Right, this wants to hurry up because we've only got 40 seconds. Go! Get entered, get entered, get entered. Ah! Ah! There we go. James and Grandad both got killed by the same guy. Oh, no. Is this on the Daytona race just now? James said he got nerfed, I think. He said he got nerfed on lap 2, but I thought he was talking about this daily race. Right, here we go. We're off. Let's go. Right, we're starting again from the back on the mediums. Right. Right, this is an interesting way to do it. So look. Oh, never mind. We can try and see who's on the soft and mediums just so we know who's on what. Can we remember that? Can we take a screenshot of that? Everybody remember? Looks like everyone's switching over to the mediums. Escort 60. Noz and Modi on the mediums. Was it an accident though, John? Or was it deliberate? Oh, no one at bump draft. 20 seconds behind after pit. And that's the problem with that race, isn't it? It's brutal. Absolutely brutal. You just got to hope that somebody else has a similar mistake so that you can then work together to catch back up, isn't it? Right, once more, starting from the back at what has been an awesome daily race seat. Admittedly, however, each time round, we've thought our race could have been and gone even better. Even though we've been climbing up the grid each time. How far up the grid do we think we can get this time? And we just need to be extra careful not to make any mistakes. Frequently run out of talent, all your accidents are accidental. Same here. Frequently run out of talent, most definitely. Doesn't take much for me to run out of talent. Oh, really having to lift there, having to be very, very late before we can put the power down. And there again, having to lift a couple of times. This is the problem sometimes starting from the back. If everybody actually does manage to make it through, then you're bumper to bumper and you're losing time. Look at this, we're going to have to brake also mega early here. Oh, the understeer. How did we understeer there? I've got no idea. Someone else gone. Oh, 3 people gone all in one go. Now all of a sudden we've got a bit of a gap in front. Come on. Right, P13, 8.4 from the lead. Made that same mistake in the previous race as well. Clipping that curb just a bit too much. Losing a huge chunk of time. Hopefully we can try our very best to gain that back. Like that there, realistically, is as bad as a 1 second penalty. We've just lost 3 seconds because we clipped the curb. Or at the very least 2 seconds rather, sorry. 8.5 to 10.5, so 2 seconds we lost just by clipping the curb and having to come off the power. See, that's why I couldn't do NASCAR racing as well, or that kind of racing. It's a little bit different, obviously, Gran Turismo to real world. But if you think one problem, quite clearly, I can't do this racing either. This is going to cost me more than any penalty we've received in the previous races. Ah! I can't stop making mistakes around here. feel like that was a little bit like commentator's curse, wasn't it? Right, come on. We're desperately trying to recover this race now. This is what we've resorted to. He's gone. Oh! Oh, thank God he did ghost. I'm a fan of ghosting again. Right, this one we're really struggling with, aren't we? Unfortunately. Is that someone gone? I thought it was. That's two people into the pits that I think will end up in front of us by the time we come out of the pits. Because they're going on to the softs now, so they've gone a lap early. Right, we'll try and put a quali lap in after this race, I think. Realistically, where we're starting is not making any difference. It's just that I need to stop making silly mistakes. Right, look at that. Race leader coming in off of the softs now. Everybody else behind him going onto the softs. I'm going to go one more lap here just to try something different. And maybe only do 4 laps on the softs. These guys are all going onto the softs now. I'm not really going to catch them Might nab a little bit of a slipstream though, which is going to be quite nice. Stop being an idiot. You idiot. Right, let's not get a penalty this time. Almost binned it, almost lost it. Right, I'm going to be lucky here. Lucky, I tell you, if we even get a top 10. Still going to struggle to make any more progress than this, I think. 2.5 laps left to go. Ah! Get off the walls! Oh, knock off. It was good advice that, stay off the walls. I didn't listen to it though. What a wally. All that wheel spinning for nothing. Right, start as we mean to go on, or finish as we mean to go on, or whatever the phrase is, I don't even know anymore now. We'll get the practice in. We'll get the much needed practice in, I should probably say. Right, and then what we'll do is now we'll try and put a lap time in here. I think we might as well. Right, we might get P14. Oh, no, I thought he was still serving a penalty. Oh. Right, we're catching. We could be in for the craziest last lap. Who knows? That's what we're sticking around for. As horrific as this race has been, we're watching the last two positions go side by side into turn 2. So we might at least get a laugh. Is that the thumbnail on the Jag you're talking about? I just picked whichever one I thought would have looked... It's weird, like, for the thumbnails, you try and pick the ones that are the sort of like... Yeah, it was just stupid for me to try and do that. That was just a bit silly. Update the Jag livery. I will get on it. I will get on it. not gone well this race, has it? This is not going well. I have had better. Oh! I was trying to see the absolute limit of how much curb you could take there. Turns out it's quite a bit. Oh, it's not quite a bit. It's the opposite of that. If you take quite a bit, you find out. Yeah, had better races. Definitely. Definitely. Right, let's set a time for this one. Right, 2 laps. Hopefully one of them is a good time. We're going to go absolutely all out on the first lap. We'll probably make a mistake and then be a little bit more not so stupid on the second lap, trying to play it a bit more safe. What is our lap time going to be? So for any new faces, because we've had a few new people subscribing to the channel, which is honestly absolutely mega, we'll have to start our little road to 2K subscribers, which is awesome. So any new faces, any people tuning in for the first time, this is what we do. If you can guess correctly what my quali time will be, our lap in purple for any qualifying session, then a free t-shirt is yours from the merch store. Small disclaimer in brackets, providing you're from the UK or not somewhere that costs an absolute fortune, like 50 quid to ship over to America. Or somewhere like that. So get your guesses in. What will our lap time be? If not, you've still, or if you are not from somewhere cheap to ship to, or not extortionate to ship to, then still play along. It is, it's good fun trying to guess. Right, well, we made a couple of mistakes on that one, so we've got to be quicker through there. The understeer kicks your arse on this new update around here. You really can't push as much as you normally would. Now normally you'd be looking at a 59, definitely a sub 2 minutes, I think, from memory, that most of the top times would be looking at. However, around here now, I think you'd be lucky if people are sub 2 minutes, or not as many people getting 158s, 59s. I don't think, just my opinion. I could be, probably will be, I'm definitely wrong, I bet, but I've not looked at the top times. So this will maybe be a 2:04 based on the races that we've just had. That's my guess. But hopefully the next lap will be a lot better. Right, we're about to find out what will our time be as we cross the line on this one. Most importantly, what will, because hopefully the next one is going to be the faster one, what will our lap time be on the next lap? 58, 59, 2, 1, 2. Right, a 2.5, fair enough. So a little bit better than I thought. Right, I think now we actually want to keep this in 5th. All the way. Keep this in 3rd as well. Go. Right, 310s up. Can we at least get down into the 01s, do we think? Four tenths, 5 tenths, 6 tenths, 7. Eight tenths. Right, we will be down into the 201s at this rate. We lose a little bit of time into that big braking zone, but 201.8. That can't be the worst time in the world, but I'm sure we could do a bit better. We're already a 10th up here. I want to get that down into the 2 minutes flat, I think. 2 minutes 0. Right, middle of the table. What do we do now then? Probably still start on the mediums, I'd have thought. Right, this will be our last race, I think. But fingers crossed for a good one. Right, P7. John saying try the Vet. Yeah, it was very good the last time, in all fairness, wasn't it? The Corvette. I was saying before though, John, before you came on, the Supra, when you're driving the Supra, genuinely, I know we made a few mistakes in it, but you're driving in that thinking, this can't really be much better. It is such a mega car around here. Granted, there's plenty of other cars that are very, very good, but for me, I just think I can't get better than the Supra. We're about to find out though, because we got plenty of different cars in this one. We got BMWs, I saw Genesis. So we will find the answer. Can you have better cars than the Supra? Well, it all depends on who's behind the wheel, and unfortunately for this Supra, it is me behind the wheel. Right, I'm gonna go for it. Early doors. We got to put trust here. Oh, that didn't quite work out, did it? Never mind. I wasn't given all the space in the world, but I was given just enough. And clearly, it didn't work. Right, someone's gone. Not off the track, but definitely offline. Two cars side by side temporarily there. That's going to hold a few people up. I think it's this Portuguese driver in P4. Right, braking earlier here, just trying to stay out of trouble. Oh. But you can't help but thinking you're driving right into trouble through this downhill little rat run. Right, let's go. Come on. Oh yeah, the RCF as well. Yeah, a lot of people using the M6. I really struggle with that car, to be honest with you. Sort of in general, I love the M6, I love the BMW, but I do struggle with it. He's just gone. Once again, people struggling with that braking zone. It's always a little bit of a guessing game, especially when you're in the slipstream. Always better off just playing it safe and braking earlier. But you always feel like you're losing time that way. Right, we're going to stick to the outside here. Is this guy going to go back online? No. So we might be able to hang this one to the outside. Not quite, but all four of us in tandem in the slipstream. Let's go. Yeah, the Vet. I love the Corvette. I do love the Corvette. Right, just a little bit of contact with them there. Is that enough to open the door? Yes, it is. Right, before you know it, look at this. We got the Podium in front of us. This Portuguese driver stands between us and the Spaniard, who has P3. But we got 10 laps, well, 8.5 to go, but we got 10 laps of Mount Panorama that also stands in our way of the Podium. Let's not assume that this will be a clean, easy race, because it will not be, which we've already learnt. The Spaniard, however, has hit the wall. They switch positions. Whoa, what a move! No, good move. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good move. I don't know if he meant to do that, I'll be perfectly honest. Or whether he was avoiding us. Sometimes you get an overtake there, and you're actually just trying to avoid the person in front. Oh! Oh, what? Oh my god, there's too much to even talk. There's too much to talk. I can't commentate that. Oh my god, I thought we were going to wipe the Spaniard out. We went to the right hand side, he was so much slower. That I went to the right hand side thinking there was a gap there. We cut across the apex. And I thought we were going to wipe the Spaniard out. He kept it pointing the right way. And it was actually, I think it was a fellow Brit there, wasn't he? I think he lost it. Oh my word. Well, somehow we'll live to fight another day there. Carnage. He's lucky that we just bumped him the correct way there. Two-minute penalty. Right, we've lost P3 now, though. He's well away, look. He's about a second and a half, if not more, up the road. go. Someone's gone, which means now P4 is now the podium. Now, in the previous races, we were seeing that the race leader was starting on the softs. I presume that's probably going to be the case because it is the sensible thing to do. And we're going to see that crossover as well. So it's whether or not later down the line we can just gain a little bit or anybody else gains in front. Not that I'm suggesting for 1 minute that we could be on for the race win here. We've got to be really realistic. This is a really good lobby, this. So you're always surprised when you see people make mistakes in front of you. .2 though to the lead. P3 right here. Yeah, unless I'm right at the front, unless we literally are P1, then I think the mediums is the way to go. Because if you're behind somebody, you can't make the most of the soft tyres. Whereas if you're at the front, if you're at the lead of this race, absolutely you want to try and build that gap, which is what he's done. You see the three of us, we're pretty close here now. We're sort of bunching up, but race leader's still running away with it. However, 4 laps in, and those soft tyres do not feel very good anymore. So even on the mediums, we're saying that we are starting to close a little bit now. Which I think that just shows you the overlap. You probably... I might actually go 1 more lap and go for 4 laps on the softs. It did kind of work for us in the previous race. Not the one just gone, that was awful, that was the one before, I think. Right, 3 seconds to the lead here now. Tell you what a difference a lap makes. Now all of a sudden, I'm quite optimistic. P4, 2.7 seconds between us and the lead, and 2 positions in between that. I'm going to go 1 more here. I'm going to go 1 more. I presume at least one of these is going to peel in. Yeah, all of them do. All of them do. So we're going to go and roll the dice here. Ah, P1 was on the mediums. P1 was on the mediums, I think. Right, let's keep going. So far, so far, going another lap has paid off. We've took about another second out to P2 there. But I think he's just the next person that hasn't pitted. It is a bit of brake and hope when you get to that corner. I do have to say that much. Right, here we go. As is this a lot of the time. Right, that's a good pit entry, that. That can't be any penalties there. That's a good pit entry. Will you make the overcut work? For the love of God, I hope so. Come on. Fingers crossed, come on. John's saying yes. We've got the three of them out in front of us. Somebody else as well out in front. We're going to be closer to them though. Yes, yes. Right, go, 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 go. Right, no is the answer. No is the answer. Just trying straight away to get into his slipstream here. No is the answer at the moment, but we're going to have a lap fresher tyres by the time we do get to the last lap. And these guys are all pushing because now they've realised, as well as I did, that the race win actually could potentially be on. We're getting held up by this guy now, though. We're getting held up. That's about a second that we've lost being behind this guy, I think, or a half a second. Right, we're going to get past him here though. Got a much better exit. 2 tenths taken just on the exit, plus the slipstream as we enter the straight. We've got to get past him. We've got to get past him. Come on. Oh, and I've had to brake twice into the braking zone. As we hit towards that apex, he's doing very well to keep us behind though. Credit where credit's due. Right, now we can get past. Come on, go. Look at the time we've lost though. That is the problem. That is the problem. Because for all we've got 1 lap fresher tyres, it is no use to you if you're stuck with 1 lap behind traffic. 5 seconds is the gap. We had the podium as well. I hope this guy doesn't go for it here. Come on. Did you see him there? He peeked alongside us for a second there. Left the door wide open and he went for it. He might as well, I suppose. Right, I think he's just binned it behind us. Temporarily, the race win was on, but I don't think it is anymore. Is the podium going to be on? We had the podium. We had the podium, and then the difference in strategy, we've just lost it. 2 laps to gain 2.3 seconds. 2 tenths gained at the end of the straight. Right, they're scrapping as well. This is where the lap fresher tyres has got to come into it. Come on. Come on, we're closing. Right, it's going to come down to the last lap whether or not we can get on this podium. We have closed 2 seconds here. That should be enough. Oh! I couldn't get the power down early enough because he was then sliding almost sideways right in front of us. Go. On exit. Go. Go. Right, we've got the podium. Hold on to it now. Hold on to it now, you wally. No! Side by side up the hill. That doesn't normally end with somebody out in front. It just has to be this lap now. It just has to be these last couple of corners. We had the podium. We gave it straight away again. Twice in this race. Now they're going to have the slipstream of each other. So our slipstream to the podium is going to mean nothing at all. We're going to have to brake as late as we dare. Carry the speed through. Go, go, go. So frustrating that. Oh! Oh! We got the podium. Yes. Yes. There we go. I thought we'd lost the podium. I thought we'd lost the podium because of the traffic. And we had the podium all along. Get in. I thought, because that guy there, what was he called? Pliver. I was thinking, I didn't sit... Like, do I remember you being up top? You do that many races in a stream, you forget, like, who's who or who was at the top of... You just, like, recognise names. We only gone and done it. I don't know how. But we've somehow done it. So we did have the podium after all that. I tell you what, though, regardless of the result that we just got, those last couple of laps, I think, just goes to show how difficult a race, like how underappreciated as a racetrack this place is. So difficult. So difficult. I feel now I'm more likely to make a mistake here than the Nürburgring. Unbelievable. Unbelievably difficult. We got the podium and then we lost it, or we thought we'd lost it. I think that we still sort of technically did when we went then into the pits and then stuck behind that traffic. And we were down in P5. At that point we had lost the podium. And then we gain the podium on the last lap, or the moment before the last lap. We then have to hold on to it. We then lose it in the same lap. And then we're kind of gifted it back after realising someone cheated their way through that race. So, yeah, I don't know if he did a pit and put the wrong tyres on, or if he just stayed out altogether. I think, judging by his pace, he must have stayed out altogether, because I don't... Yeah, just all of a sudden he was out in front. So I think he's just not pitted at all. But as a challenge, Mount Panorama tops it, doesn't it? Mega. Right, I'm just going to double check, because Layla was trying to ring me there. Oh, has everyone seen the new Gran Tour trailer? I've never cried at a movie or a film or anything like that in my life, but I genuinely will shed so many tears on the last Gran Tour. Right, should we try the Corvette? John was saying we tried a Corvette, so let's give that a go. Have to get a bit of practice in, though. And I'm going to stick on the medium tyres. I dropped my ripple. Oh, that was no good. Larry, how are you doing? Hope we are all good. Right, we're on the medium tyres here in the Corvette, having a bit of practice. Tell you what, even once you're down to speed, the Corvette doesn't quite turn as easy as the Supra in those higher speed, medium speed corners. I don't know if it's a little bit better up there or not. I was sort of hesitant and lifting quite early. No. That was difficult to hold on to. I don't think you can see my full wheel there, but we were at that for quite a while there. Yeah, more of a handful. It's a bit sharper in the sort of like lower revs, I think. Whereas that used to be the problem with the Supra, whereas now it's sort of settled down. Right, P6, yeah, we're starting the mediums. Right then, let's go. Trying something a little bit different with that car right there. Trying out the Corvette. I say trying out. We know how great a car this is. It's not a case of trying it out, but we are hoping that it will withstand racing up against I was not paying any attention whatsoever there. I don't even know what I was paying attention to. I think I was too busy looking at the acceleration. When you short shift, the acceleration in this thing, because it's so much better in the lower revs. The acceleration was so much better. Right, and we can brake a bit later, but I don't know if that's because we're not travelling as quick as the Supra. But in terms of actual marker boards, we can definitely brake a little bit later. Right, P3 and 4 almost side by side as they work their way up the hill. I tell you what, that turn 1 woke me up there. If I wasn't concentrating then, I am now. Yeah, the understeer there is a bit of a killer. Someone's going to get past us here. Oh, Driftwood. Getting through. Right, I think P3 and 4 have a penalty. I might be wrong. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Right, let's see what our straight line speed's looking like in the slipstream here then. We're going to get past one Frenchman. And with a bit of luck, we might get past a fellow Brit. I don't think so, though. I'm so sorry, gents. Oh, we just get stopped. Thank God for that. That was quite the aggressive attempt of an overtake there. this guy's going to go for it. Right, I do think the podium could still be on, even though now we've got about a 2-second gap to it, and technically three cars in between ourselves and the podium. We've got these two guys, and then of course the chap on the podium who will be defending that position. Right, in the slipstream once more, let's go. Kangaroo! Anyone else spot the kangaroo? Well, the door was sort of open. Oh, the Frenchman doesn't like being overtaken, does he? I assume. Right, we're driving in a straight line, buddy. Don't hit us again. Please. I've been hit. I've been hit. I've been hit. I've been hit. Not my fault. I've been hit. Who hit me there? Who hit me there? Oh, someone else has hit me. No! I got hit twice there. I got hit twice. There is nothing that I can do. You feel bad because you're the one that's just been skittled in to the people ahead. We are going to be getting such a bad rap from that Frenchman. I don't think he was too happy with how we got past the first time round. He's definitely not going to be happy with how we got past there, but unfortunately that was not our fault. It legitimately was absolutely not our fault. I feel so sorry for him though, because that is brutal. We were the lucky one that we had a car either side. I mean, we did go for the switchback very late, so the guys in front mightn't have then been able to judge, but when two cars are racing in front and you've got two cars racing side by side behind, oh my god, that's asking for trouble, that. Live skittles, absolutely. Not wrong. Oh, he's gone! Oh my god. We can't keep up. We cannot keep up with what's going on. Absolutely going for the move around the outside. Doesn't quite work. We don't manage to hold on to that one. Go. Oh, we might as well try and go for it. Right, trying to hold this one round the outside. On the mediums. Ah! Never gonna happen. He's gone. That is us straight through. Oh, but we also have a snap of oversteer. Right, 5-second gap to Driftwood up top. Not up top, sorry, but in P3. Happy birthday, Larry. How do we know it's Larry's birthday? Happy birthday, Larry, if it is. I'm just following James's suit there because I have no idea. But if it is, then hope you've had a good day. No, don't go make that mistake, you absolute fool. Why would you do that? Big 60, love it, mate. Nice one. Well, yes, in that case, happy birthday for today. Right, that's given me a little bit of confidence knowing that Driftwood's been on the soft tyres all that time. So the little advantage that he's kind of had in that gap that he's pulled, hopefully that is the difference of the soft tyres. Oh, Larry, was it you that was organising the oval race, the Daytona race? Was that you that was organising that one? I've just realised, I think. Ah! Get slowed down, get stopped, go. Right, another good entry, go. Oh, for a moment there I thought I put the wrong tyres on. James and John were saying they got wiped out pretty early on, but how did you get on? Oh, you saying you won? I think everyone let you win for your birthday, so you won. Nice one. Excuse me. Such a difficult race. I find that so difficult to race, oval racing. Wow! I tell you what, the pit exit needs a bit of work as well, doesn't it? Look at that! I'm not saying we would have not lost those positions, but it doesn't half cost you a little bit of time, that. They need to work out how they sort of hand the car back over to you, I think. Right, we get that one, and we're then in the slipstream of P5 here. Still going to brake at 150 though, because we're actually going way quicker. Right, few people into the pits. What can we do, if anything at all? Come on. Ah! Moved under the brake and moved under braking. That's ruined both our race now. We were on for the podium, but not anymore. Right, please do remind me to have a look at the replay for that one as well. Oh, here's Driftwood. Obviously with a mistake or an incident there. Are we going to be able to still get on the podium? P1's coming into the pits now. Or is this podium going to be too far gone? This P5 is going to become P4. Right, we managed to get a little bit of switch back and forwards done properly this time with this chap. So this P4 is now going to become the podium as he goes through there. Knight Rider still not going to be out the pits yet. Although he is, but we are, or should get past him here. Take him a little while to get up to speed. Can we close? I also think that that Marco's not been into the pits yet. Either way, P3 is right there. And we've only got 2 laps to get it though. Can we do it? P3 potentially here in a car that nobody else is trying. Such an underrated car, the Corvette. I'm not a massive fan of it in the real world, but on here, it is an awesome car. Oh, they're going to go side... Oh, I thought they were going down the hill side by side. That puts us right on the back of them. Oh, that's Knight Rider. Oh, yeah, we knew that. Oh, that's Knight Rider there. We knew that. Right, do I favour the Nissan or do I favour the speed of myself? No, I've got no choice. I'm going to have to... No, yes, no. Do I pull out the slipstream or not, basically? That's the question. I'm going to go for it. Can we get a little bit of a side draft? Yes, we do. We just get through the gears, I think, the right way. By the time the Nissan maybe missed a gear there, I think. I don't know. Just seemed all of a sudden we were pulling alongside and away we went. Right, we're right on for the podium now. Come on. Oh, look at the carnage behind. We've got nobody behind to worry about. They've just all wiped each other out. Right, we got last lap. Last lap battle for the podium. Last lap battle for the podium. He didn't have to there, but he still gave the space. I was trying to learn from my mistake the last time where we left it a little bit too long to try and get on the podium. I've now maybe made the opposite mistake, gone a bit too early. Come on. I think that the Corvette as well, in terms of tyre wear, probably does have another lap in the soft tyre. Right, straight line speed of the Corvette versus the Supra. Now the Supra wins if we're side by side, but we're not going to be side by side. We're going to be in the slipstream. Can we do it? Can we do it? We lose a little bit of time going down the hill. He's going to lose a lot of time into that final corner. Can we do it? Can we do it? Let's go. Come on. We're picking up speed. Buffeting. Buffeting. Amazing side-by-side racing there. Amazing side-by-side racing. We get it round the outside. Oh my god. No, we gone too far. No! No! Go! By a tenth. By a tenth. Oh, we done it. We did it. Why is nobody in the Corvette? Honestly, this car. This car. Immense. Absolutely immense. Love that. Absolutely love that. Just unbelievable. What a race. Now we need to have a look at the replay for something. I tell you what though, just before we get on to that. Cheech, how we doing? Hope we're all good. I just got to say as well though, that race there as well I think proves sometimes that Gran Turismo is a lot better than we think. Because for all that there are a lot of races, and there are a lot of races where we immediately end up in a one-car lobby, even though we have a choice of so many. There are some tracks, albeit the more difficult ones, but there are some tracks that just really prompt and promote good racing. And I think there's certain tracks where Gran Turismo really, really does have a good balance. They really do have a good balance, and this, for example, we're in the Corvette. I mean, it's an underrated car to begin with, but we can put the challenge to the Genesis, the Supra that we're seeing there, the BMW, and we can put the challenge to quite a lot of people in that group. Look at that for a shot, someone running wide there. On our way down the hill, a couple of scary moments, but we make it stick. Overall, and with no mistakes, genuinely, yeah, Bathurst is one of those epic tracks, 100%. But it's also one of the tracks, I think, where Gran Turismo's kind of got it, you know, Polyphony's kind of got it bang on. Because any car can be good there. It does come down to the track a lot of the time, but any car can be good there. And yeah, this does show sometimes that Gran Turismo deserves a little bit more credit than we sometimes give it. Cheech, how we doing? You hit me into that guy? Oh, was that you at the start? Oh yeah, I'll be honest, mate, we were going to have a look at that. Because I don't think for a couple of moments that Frenchman was too happy with us. So, let's have a little look. So, Driftwood there gets through. Great move as well, by the way. I don't know if this chap behind was maybe thinking we should have gave him the space there, but we were well in front. A little bit of a nudge from him there as well. Right, this was the one. I don't think he was too happy with us at that point. Difficult to say a lot of the time. Oh, this was an interesting little moment. Let's go back here. So this was an interesting one in terms of reviewing this race. So Jim with the Frenchman there side by side. Jim is the one that outbreaks. Jim then goes to the inside. To be fair, it's actually clean enough. The Frenchman sort of tries to push back a little bit. The door is open. We're more than entitled to go for that. I don't care what anybody says. But the Frenchman thinks, I disagree. And then he goes for it. He goes for it. He's not got control of the car at that point because he doesn't know if that car's stopping on that apex or not. We're then going to go to the inside here because we're, again, entitled to do so. All clean and fair enough. We get one little nudge from him, which is enough to make me keep an eye on him and be a little bit suspicious. But it's at this moment here. He gets a nudge from behind. There we go. So there's Jim. Now I do move across. But it's that nudge. All accidental, but it is that nudge from Jim. And this is the difficult part, genuinely, right? So at this point here, this is difficult. We've got the Frenchman and myself that are racing. Now, as well as being aware of the cars beside and in front of you that you're trying to attack, I needed to do a better job here of being aware of the cars that were behind me. If I was being sensible, I should have just stayed put. But with not much of a gap, and I mean not much of a gap at all, literally you would struggle to comfortably parallel park a car in that gap. I've then decided at this point, right, I'm going for it because I'm trying to go for the move. But I'm also, in fact, actually, this proves that I'm in the wrong because I was also moving across in the braking zone. So that to me does prove that I'm actually in the wrong for that one. And as a result, we get hit and get sent into the Frenchman. Now, at the time, I didn't realise how close they were behind me. But actually, yeah, that was bad form on my part there. That one I couldn't do nothing about, mind you. We got hit straight into him. So I'm not taking the blame for both incidents. But the first one, I will hold my hands up. That was funny. Me and Jim had some good racing. Oh, this was mega, this. Trying to hold it around the outside. Not quite. But we had some really good racing. Did he bin it there? Is that what happened, I think? Yeah, he clipped the wall. And that was enough for us. There we go. But I tell you what, Gran Turismo, when it gets it right, it gets it absolutely bang on, doesn't it? But yeah, unfortunately, it's not every week, and I think that's what we maybe expect. I don't know. There we go, though. We will round things off there, I think, ending on a bit of a positive. Bosh, Lyle, thank you very much. Great stream as always. Cheers, David. Cheers to you, buddy. Cheers to you, buddy. Thank you very, very much. You've been in since the start as well. Really appreciate that. Oh, KP, sorry, buddy. I didn't spot you in the chat till just now. Sorry, mate. I missed that one. Good stuff, though. Thanking you all for tuning in. Thank you to all the new faces that have subscribed as well over the past couple of weeks. We've got a couple of videos that are kind of, you know, popping a little bit. Maybe it's 1,000 or 2,000 views, which is about 1,000 or 2,000 views more than I ever used to get on the videos. So if you do spot them going up, please do give them a like, give them a little share if you don't mind, or drop a comment. It all helps. It's all races, obviously, from the live streams, but hopefully we want to get a little bit more up there, which I keep threatening. But yeah, there we go. We'll end on a positive. Really, really good couple of races, that. Hopefully we'll be on a little bit later in the week as well. No guarantees, but we'll see. We're down in Nottingham for a big video project, client project, so that's going to be, excuse me, that's going to be majority of the week, unfortunately. But there we go. I will hopefully catch you all a little bit later in the week. If not, enjoy your week. And is there any F1 this week, or is it week off? It's a week off this week now, isn't it? We head over to the American leg, I think, or the whatever it is. We finished the European leg, at least anyway. There we go. Right, catch you all in a little bit. Thanking you very much, and enjoy. Drop my controller. Enjoy the rest of your week. Toodles.